Ladies and gentlemen, ICE has arrested a black man, put him in jail, and plans on deporting him. What's going on here?
I'm a people person, so I love dealing with people, meeting people every day, making them look good.
I mean, you guys heard how he was talking, right? I mean, this is a brother, right? Right? We shall see. What is going on, my American brothers and sisters? Welcome to the channel. I am Ty Smith. You're watching my channel, Modern Renaissance Man, in which I'm greatly appreciative of. Make sure you guys are following me on all the platforms that you see above and below. Hit the thumbs up button right now. That way my content can stay consistently recommended to you. And when you do subscribe to the channel, click the bell notification. That will bring up another tab to allow you to select all notifications. And last but not least, do not forget to go to my other YouTube channel and just subscribe to it right now while I'm building a base, okay? It's called Man, Husband, Father. That's the name of the YouTube channel, Man, Husband, Father. And again, I'm building the base, just getting the numbers up, and I will let you guys know when I launch the pilot episode. So make sure you do that. Appreciate it. The link is down in the description, all right? So, folks, I had a lot of y'all that sent me this video and wanted me to watch it because a black man, ladies and gentlemen, a black man, ICE caught up to and arrested it, and he is now sitting behind bars. And they're looking into deporting this man. And folks, this right here is going to be super complicated for some of y'all. Check it out.
And we're taking you behind the scenes of the complicated immigration process here in the U.S.
Well, it's left one man in legal limbo after he was brought to the U.S. from Liberia when he was just 2 years old. Rodney Taylor has lived in Georgia for decades, applying for citizenship only to be denied. Well, recently, ICE arrested him. And right now he's facing deportation.
11 Alive's Caitlin Ross is uncovering the difficulties navigating the immigration system, even as journalists seeking answers about this case.
It's easy to talk to Rodney Taylor.
I'm a people person, so I love dealing with people, meeting people every day, making them look good.
We met Rodney trying to help people who sit in his chair through a program where barbers talk to clients about lung cancer screenings. Rodney told us making those connections comes easy.
Once they feel comfortable in their surroundings and know what type of person you are, they feel more comfortable to open up to you.
It's what's happening to him now that he says is so hard to connect.
All right, we're trying this again. Okay, so is it working? Rodney!
Hey!
Oh my gosh, we finally connected!
He was arrested by ICE and is now not behind his chair, but behind bars.
It's a life-death situation.
To understand, we have to go back to 1980 when Rodney's mother brought him to the U.S. from Liberia. He was 2. Born with clubbed hands and feet, she brought Rodney here for amputation surgeries under a medical visa. He's lived here ever since, but his applications for citizenship have been denied.
I feel like I'm at my wit's end. You know, I rely on prayer. They're still trying to prosecute me for something I did 30 years ago as a child. It's hard to swallow.
Hard, but not uncommon, says immigration expert and attorney Charles Cook.
Shows you how complicated immigration law is. Somebody who's been pardoned by the state, been forgiven, moved on with his life. Now, decades later, ICE comes along and says, hey, we're going to arrest you and deport you to a country you don't know.
The latest Pew Research poll shows 59% of Americans approve of increased efforts to deport people who are undocumented. Over the last several weeks, 11 Alive has reported on the uptick in ICE arrests in Metro Atlanta and across the country under President Trump's administration. ICE data shows that includes immigrants with criminal records, but also a 221% increase in immigrants without criminal records.
The reality is our laws have not changed. Our laws haven't changed in 30 years. What's changed is how they're enforced.
We talked to a spokesman from ICE who told us the removal case against Rodney is moving forward because they do not accept the type of pardon he received. The Department of Justice told us it has no record of Rodney's case and won't until he's charged. But 3 months after his arrest, that still hasn't happened.
Behind bars, Rodney is trying to stay positive, helping other detainees get ready for their court dates.
They allow me to cut hair, do what I do, pass the time.
He's hoping to get back behind the chair for good.
As long as I feel like I'm helping somebody, I feel good.
Reporting in Tucker, Caitlin Ross, 11 Alive News.
And immigration officers told Rodney he would be deported 3 months after he was arrested. And so that would be this week. But he says he still has not had a court date. We'll keep you posted, though.
Heartfelt. Trust me, I get it. I understand. If I was to meet this man was my barber, I would have thought that this was just another Negro that grew up like I did, right? Would have never thought that this was a man from Liberia. He sounds just like a typical talking black brother. Let's keep it real. I don't differentiate. I don't hear color. Stop lying. He sounds like a straight brother. Anyway, point in saying all that, ladies and gentlemen, this is horrible. But at the same time, with us knowing what we know, this is not his fault. But yet at the same time, because of the decisions that his parents made, this is the consequences of what his mom them did to him. Let's keep this straight, because let's get away from all the doom, 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 doom. Something I picked up here, and I do feel bad for him, because it's not his fault, or is it? And I'll tell y'all why. If that was me and this just hit me by surprise, guys, I would probably be on there crying and weeping. Like, I don't know what y'all talking about. I'm an American. Like, what's going on? I'm cutting hair. I'm doing my thing. What do y'all mean? I'm like, if somebody came to me right now talking about, Ty, you are from Uganda, I would be like, no, I'm not. Hey, hold on. No, I'm like, what's going on, man? I would have to have some words for my mama. You know what I'm saying? His response doesn't seem like he's surprised. Y'all remember the video I did a while ago with the wife and the husband from Mexico? He been here for 20 years and he's being deported back. Remember that? I get it. This young man, this middle-aged man came here when he was 2 years old. He's probably my age, because they said the 80s when he was just 2. So he's probably around my age, right? Young man. I'm going to keep it at that. I think he knew about what was going on. I think he knew that he had a visa. I think he knew that it expired. I think his parents then told him we just gonna get by as we can, and he rolled with it. I'm just being completely honest with you guys. You're telling me that his mom them allowed him to stay in the United States for decade after decade without telling him that he's not here legally. They let that just ride. If they did, shame on those parents for doing that to him. Shame on them. But this is what I told you guys earlier when I said, for people who are bringing their kids across the border illegally, you are the bad parent. Him being caught by ISIS, being put in jail, you guys can try to look at ISIS and Trump. Look, this is terrible. He been good. He ain't never committed no crimes. We get all that. I understand all that. At the same time, it does not stop him from being illegal. Okay? It doesn't stop him from being illegal. Be pissed at me all you want to. I do not care. I think he knew that he was there illegally. If his mom told him, I think he knew it. I think like being a barber and doing things like that. I don't know if he had a temporary visa. I don't know what he had, but whatever the case may be, if they're saying they're going to put him in jail and deport him, he must have been here illegally and doing it for a very long time. And if the parents them did not tell him, shame on them. But I just have a hard time believing that they didn't tell him. So again, for those of you right now, even if people brought their kids across the border and they happen to get caught and they sending you and those kids back, that is on you, the parent. So the sad music and her, oh, we connected. Oh, yes, that's not going to deter me. I feel bad for him. But at the same time, as a father, I told you guys, if you are a real father, you would understand where I'm coming from. If you are a real father and a real man, and you know what it's like to make sure that your kingdom, your home is taken care of and protected, you understand what I'm getting at. Yes, you can feel bad for them. At the same time, you still have to let principle, law be the ruling factor. So he has to go unless something else comes up. I do not know. But if there's other people that are here just like him and ICE catches up to them, I'm sorry. Bye. That's not bad on ISIS. It's not bad on Trump. It's bad on the ones who brought you here and did this to you, which is your parents. Case closed. Anyway, you guys let me know what you think about this by leaving it in the comments below after this video. Do you think he definitely needs to be deported? Do you think that his parents told him and they just stayed there? Do you think that the parents kept this from him? How did he make it through school and everything like that? I got so many questions on this, but I don't have the time for it right now. You guys let me know what your thoughts are on this, right? Leave it in the comments below after this video. Make sure you guys do what you see in the animation right here. If you would, please, 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 please do that, all right? Don't forget, if you want to see the next video that I will be doing in chronological order, it's going to be up here. Variety, y'all already know right there. I am Ty Smith, Modern Renaissance Man, and I hope and pray that every last one of you guys have food, shelter, and clothing. Most of all, praying every last one of you guys are in great health, mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually. God bless you all through Jesus.